Hi everybody, and welcome to the Ric Wesley Show. I'm DJ Foster, joined by Grand Valley State head coach Ric Wesley. Ric, thanks for joining me this week.
Nice to be here.
5 straight wins for you now, 2 more wins for you last week, 1 on the road, 1 at home. You're 13-3 overall, you're 10-2 in GLIAC play, and you moved to 9-1 at home. You defended your home court very well this season. But let's start first. Last Thursday, you were at Lake Superior State, a tough place to play. You go up to the UP, it's always a tough trip. You were tied at halftime, 21-21. Then you score 50 points in the second half. You win 71-62. Your 2 big guys, Krister Zadex, had 16 points and 10 rebounds. Ricardo Carbajal had 13 points, 8 rebounds, combined 29 points and 18 rebounds from your 2 big guys, and that seems to be that was the deciding factor.
Yeah, really good performance out of those guys. We were a little undermanned. Darius Norman's down with an injury. Tyrone Lee has been fighting a bad ankle, so we were a little out of rhythm, so to speak, with our lineup. But all of our front line guys really responded in this game. Chris Zadex had probably his best game of the season, his first double-double as a Laker. Ricky Carbajal really responded well as he got put in the starting lineup, really gave us some good scoring. And I thought Austin Summerfield, who had gone from not really having a chance to contribute much, really got to play some meaningful minutes, and again he stepped up as well.
You come home, you get home late Thursday night, you have to turn around and play on Saturday. It was a night game at least, so you got a little more rest, but you took on a Northwood team that you had lost to twice last season, but you win 59-49. You used a 9-2 run at the start of the second half that kind of started to open up things for you. You held Northwood at just 31% shooting. Your defense was tremendous. Ryan Saban led the way with 13 points, and Carbajal had 12 points in the victory.
Yeah, really happy with how we played in this game. It was a tough turnaround. The Lake State game in the middle of the week was not extremely tough, but it was difficult travel. We didn't get home till 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday, so it was a rough Friday practice, just trying to get in what we could get in. I agree. I think the fact that the game was at night on Saturday probably helped us. We could sleep in a little bit on Saturday, have a normal shoot around, which gave us a second practice, so to speak. And Northwood was a team that really had handled us last year, really embarrassed us at their place, beat us by 20. So I know they were capable of coming in here and beating us. And with 4 seniors, a team that we really had to play well. And I thought our guys really responded. I thought our defense was very strong from start to finish. We found our way offensively in the game. Just made just enough buckets and found just enough offense to get the victory. So overall, really happy with how the week went.
Your bench has obviously been a big role for most of the year. Hasn't been outscored in a game since December 1st. When you played, I believe it was Lake Erie. But again, Ricardo Carbajal steps in, moved from the bench to a starting role. But as you talked about, Austin Summerfield has had good production last week. Darren Washington has played some good minutes. Rob Woodson has obviously been great all year. But talk about what it means getting production from those guys.
Well, we play a lot of guys, so it's not surprising we get we win the stat game, but it's how they play, and they've had very good, strong performances here lately. You mentioned Rob has been kind of our mainstay, but Ernie Anson, I thought, really played well on Saturday. Darren Washington came in, particularly in the first half when we had a lot of foul trouble, and had a tremendous stretch there late in the first half. So we'll continue to play those guys. With some injuries and illnesses we have, our bench might start getting shorter because some of those guys coming off the bench are now in the starting lineup. But hopefully they'll continue to keep the kind of attitude that you need to have as someone coming off the bench. Keep yourself ready, prepare well each and every day so that when you get in there, you're ready to go.
Another split week for you, 1 home game, 1 road game. You host Saginaw Valley State this Thursday night at 6 o'clock. They're 5-6 in GLIAC play. And then you have a big test on Saturday. You go to Wayne State at 1 o'clock on Saturday. The Warriors are 11-0 and obviously number 1 in the GLIAC right now. Another tough week for you. You're at home first and then you go on the road.
Yeah, it is a tough week again because, like you say, we're a little banged up. Got some guys fighting some different issues. Saginaw Valley is a very capable team, to a very strong backcourt in Beeland and Chris Webb, who's been an outstanding 4-year player for them. They've shown they're capable of knocking off some of the better teams in the conference. They've beaten Walsh. They've beaten Hillsdale. So they're very strong defensively, really make you work for everything you can get. So Certainly it's a big game for us Thursday. It's our last chance to be at home for a while. We need to take advantage of it. Cannot slip up on home games. And then, of course, Saturday it's a monumental task to go to Wayne State, the team that's really right now kind of in the driver's seat in the conference standings. Nobody's beaten them. They've won a lot of close games. They're an outstanding team, very athletic, high defensive pressure, and at their home place, next to impossible to beat. So really have our work cut out for us, but like where our attitude is at, like the effort that the guys have been giving, and hopefully we can keep it up.
Yeah, 5 straight wins for the Grand Valley State men's team. They're 13-3 overall and 10-2 in GLIAC play, sitting in second place in the GLIAC standings. Rick, congratulations on the success past couple weeks, and let's look forward to a nice weekend for you this weekend.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for watching the Ric Wesley Show here on the Grand Valley Sports Network.